Hey, you made it to day 5 of the Infinite Growth Challenge. I am so proud of you for being here on day 5. Not everyone is going to make it to the end and stick with it, but you're here. So I'm super proud of you. Today is my favorite day. We're talking all about how to 10x your business and 10x your performance. I want you to think about, why do you want to grow and why is growth important to you? You signed up for this challenge for a reason. Am I right? Oh, am I right? So for some people, it means they want to have just awesome freaking relationships. Some people want to have more freedom in life. Some people want to have a crazy successful business. Some people want to change lives and make a bigger impact on the world. And some want it all. And you can have it all, dude. You totally can. That's what infinite growth really looks like. So, how can you do that? How can you have a killer business that's profitable, generates a killer income for yourself, but also makes a massive impact on the world? You do that by 10xing your performance. And so that's going to be related to your environment, your mindset, and your habits. So let's dive into each of these. So your environment, that's going to be your surroundings, the kind of people that you're hanging out with, your mentors. So remember this, write this down. Birds of a feather flock together. You really are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So just think about, who are you hanging out with most of the time? Are they whiners, complainers, people that are just kind of satisfied with what they have and they're not really striving for more? No judgment on those people. We love them. But you also want to make sure that you're going to up level by surrounding yourself with people who are stretching you and that are helping you grow. So I read the book 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth by John Maxwell, which I'm going to reference a lot in today's video because it's so good. You have to pick up that book. That's the second time I read it. And he says, you cannot take the growth journey alone, not if you want to reach your potential. The most significant factor in any person's environment is the people. If you change nothing else in your life for the better than that, you will have increased your chances of success tenfold. So think long and hard about who you're spending the most time with. For wherever they are headed, so are you. When I was, just a little over a year ago, which blows my mind, when I was just in my network marketing business, we had this huge level of success, having a 6-figure income. Then the company restructured, my income was cut in half. And I was just like, what in the world am I going to do? Like, I'm an entrepreneur through and through. I didn't want to get a job, but that was a really scary position to be in when I wasn't really in charge of how much I was earning at that point. It was the company that I had to be like, okay, they're not launching new products. They're not doing, like, what else could I be doing? So instead of complaining and whining about it, I decided to make a change and I hired a business coach, which at the time, this was a really, really, really scary investment. So, I was making about $4,000 a month, and that I was a sole provider for our family, and it was $2,000 a month investment to work with this coach. And then I joined her mastermind, which was a $24,000 investment. Like, that was just like, hit me in the gut. This is really scary. But I also had that gut feeling too, that this is really what I need to move forward. I'm going to get a little bit vulnerable with you and share some numbers. And I definitely want you to understand my heart and my intention behind sharing this with you, because I don't want you to feel like I'm bragging. I'm not. I want you just to see what's possible, because this is uncomfortable for me, okay? I made that scary $24,000 investment in my education and up-leveling my environment, having a mentor and joining that mastermind. This year, this is our first full year in business. I started She's Making an Impact at the end of August 2017. So this is our first year. We're either going to hit and surpass $400,000 or we're going to get really freaking close to it. Ooh, scary to say that. We've been able to serve over 1,500 students in our online courses, and it's been insane. Really insane. And I'm going to tear up just thinking about it. Whew, I am so grateful. So grateful. And it wouldn't have happened. Don't cry. Don't cry. It would not have happened if I did not up-level my environment. When you make more, you can give more and make a bigger impact on the world. So for 2019, I'm thinking, how many schools could we build? How many entrepreneurs can we fund in Senegal, where my husband's from, West Africa, anyone who knows the African geography? So when you have that crazy success in your business, you get to give more. You get to make a bigger impact on the world. So environment is the first thing you need to up-level, your mindset. So we talked about this during your challenge, but you have to continue to focus on your mindset. It's not something that you just do once in a while and then you forget about. This is something that I still do every single day. So what do you believe to be true for yourself? What are your limiting beliefs? And are you working on getting over them and really just getting that into your head of, I am worthy, I am capable, I am here on this earth to do freaking amazing things. So you have to make sure you are working on your mindset every single day, doing that morning routine and just making sure that you're listening to podcasts, reading books, doing stuff that's going to really help you grow, being intentional about that growth. So a quote from John Maxwell's book, The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. He says, why do so many people fail to grow and reach their potential? I've concluded that one of the main reasons is low self-esteem. Many people don't believe in themselves. They don't see the possibilities that God put in them. They possess 100 acres of possibilities, yet never cultivate them because they're convinced that they won't be able to learn and grow and blossom into something wonderful. You have to believe in yourself. Your business success is going to be 80% psychology, 20% behavior, okay? I believe in you. It's time for you to really take control of your mindset, really step into that role of entrepreneur, CEO, crush it, okay? The third thing is your habits, your behaviors, your rituals, your routine, your morning routine, the things that you do in your business every day, the different things that you're implementing. So a book that you should read if you haven't yet is The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. So you got 2 book recommendations from me today. You can get them on Audible. I bet they're even on YouTube if you want. So in the Compound Effect, Darren Hardy says, the compound effect is the principle of reaping huge rewards from a series of small, smart choices. What's most interesting about this process to me is that even though the results are massive, the steps in the moment don't feel significant. Whether you're using the strategy for improving your health, your relationships, your finances, or anything else for that matter, the changes are so subtle, they're almost imperceptible. These small changes offer little or no immediate result, no big win, no obvious I told you so payoff. So why bother? Most people get tripped up by the simplicity of the compound effect. For instance, they quit after the 8th day of running because they're still overweight, or they stop practicing the piano after 6 months because they haven't mastered anything other than chopsticks, or they stop making contributions to their IRA after a few years because they could use the cash and it doesn't seem to be adding up to much anyways. What they don't realize is that these small, seemingly insignificant steps completed consistently over time will create a radical difference. So think about it. Are you creating blog content or whatever kind of content you want? Blog content's the smartest in my opinion, on a consistent basis. Are you showing up every single day for your people? Are you emailing your list? Are you building your email list? These are things that we're talking about within the Impact Blogging Academy and Activate. And so if you don't do these things on a consistent basis, you're not going to have success. It's not what you do every once in a while. It's what you do daily. So for people that say, Rachel, I want to follow you around and see what you do, you'd be bored out of your mind. I mean, it's cool living in France and getting to do that. But like in terms of business stuff, it's routine, it's habits, and it's doing the same things over and over again because those little, small, seemingly insignificant things are what add up to huge, massive results. So if you ignore your environment, your mindset, and your habits, you're going to struggle. But if you focus on those things, dude, you're going to have 10x growth, okay? So before I share with you today's assignment, I'm super pumped to talk to you about something. So we've talked about this a little bit on our live Q&As. I hope you've been enjoying those with me, about how we're launching our group coaching program and the Impact Blogging Academy. So our elite program is Activate. Activate is a 6-month all-inclusive program for serious, driven rockstar entrepreneurs who are ready to 10x their mindset, their life, and their business. So we're talking about joining a group of high-performing women, and there's only 20 that are going to be in the group. A couple of those spots are already filled. I think we only have 17 spots left. And you're going to be working closely with me and these other women and other industry experts too to help you monetize your zone of genius. And the result will be consistent $5,000 months or more with a business that's ready to scale, and a life you love, and the freedom to travel the world and work on your passion projects and really make an impact on the world. So not everyone's going to be a great fit for Activate. I'm going to be very selective in who I allow into the group. And I also created the Impact Blogging Academy too, because I was been working with private clients over the past year, and I filled up on those spots and I had to keep raising my prices. And so I thought, what could I do to impact as many people as possible? So the Impact Blogging Academy is going to be kind of the process that I take my private clients on. And then Activate's going to be the next step that I saw for my students in the Impact Blogging Academy. They need the really just the feedback and the support in the community, in the environment, and the mentorship. And I truly believe as entrepreneurs, you need that if you want to grow. Otherwise, you're going to be how I was, of spinning and spinning and spinning and staying stuck, right? So not everyone's going to be a good fit for Activate. If you want to apply to see if you're a good fit, go to rachelngome.com/activate. Spots will go fast. I know that for sure. And I'm really excited to see who I get to lock arms with and really take under my wing and mentor for the next 6 months to help you build consistent $5,000 a month business. So go to rachelngome.com/activate to apply. We'll get on the phone together to see if you'll be a good fit. Important though, please do not apply if you're a whiner, a complainer, and you're not willing to show up and do the work. If you are a go-getter and you're saying, just Rachel, tell me what to do, show me what to do it with me. Like, I want you to, the right people are going to be in this program, okay? This is why our last group coaching round of the Impact Blogging Academy is so special, because we have the most amazing people in there. And I'm going to be very selective about who I allow into Activate. So if you are a hard worker, you're going to show up, you're going to be consistent, and you want to make a bigger impact on the world with your business, apply, because you are the person that I want to have in this group. Tony Robbins says it's in the moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. Make a decision. Don't sit on this. Don't let those limiting beliefs creep in your head of, I can't do this. What if this doesn't work? It will work as long as you have the strategy, which you have within IBA and Activate, and you have that environment, and you're continuing to focus on your mindset, your environment, and your habits. So your day 5 assignment, your last assignment, is to list at least 3 ways that you're going to invest in your personal development, your skill development, and your business education. And if you don't invest in yourself, I just want you to think about this. If you don't invest in yourself, why would anyone invest in working with you? Okay. I just want you to sit and think about that. You have to. If you want to grow, you have to. Okay. And then number 2 is, how will you keep yourself accountable and on track in 2019? You have to have a plan, and you have to be intentional about it. So share your assignment in the She's Making an Impact Facebook community. Just a reminder, I'll be going live today to answer any questions about Activate, to see if you'll be a good fit for the program, if you want to apply, about the Impact Blogging Academy. And just a reminder that the audio for those are on the podcast, the She's Making an Impact podcast, as well as on the recap page, rachelngome.com/recap. And today's your last day to enter to win $1,000 towards one of my online courses. So to enter to win, just make your Instagram profile public so I can see your post for today, and make sure you do your homework. So you can post an image of you, or a quote, or a picture of me, whatever you want, and just share a key takeaway or response, and then use the hashtag She's Making an Impact and tag me at She's Making an Impact. John Maxwell in the 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth says, is it a risk making a change from what you're currently doing to what you want to do? Of course, you might fail. You might find out that you don't like it as much as you expected. You might not make as much money, but isn't there also great risk in staying where you are? You might fail. You might get fired. You might take a pay cut, or worst of all, you might come to the end of your life feeling regret for never having reached your potential or doing what you love. Which risk would you rather live with? So it's been such an honor getting to just share these tips, advice, strategies, everything within the Infant Growth Challenge. I hope you've enjoyed it. And just remember, the best is yet to come. So I'll see you in the Facebook community. Bye.